In 2013, I found this random 30-liter packing challenge floating around online and decided to do it, of course. It basically challenged travelers, particularly backpackers, to travel with just a 30-liter backpack. So I went to Ecuador for 5 weeks and I decided to take this bag with me. And this bag is actually about 28 liters, so of course I went more extreme. It was definitely challenging, but more than being challenging, it was so freeing. I was slinging this bag around as I was hiking mountains, crossing rivers, and it just felt so easy. I've been traveling carry-on only ever since then. And in this video, I'm going to pack my bag for a 1-week trip that I'm taking with my daughter and sister. And I'm gonna show you how easy it can be to pack a carry-on with everything you need, whether you're traveling for 1 week or 5 weeks. What's up everyone? If you're new around here, I'm Latoya and welcome to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I'm gonna be talking about one of my favorite things, carry-on only packing, and I'm gonna pack my bag for my 1-week trip to Mexico, leaving tomorrow. There are so many benefits to this style of travel. I've traveled mostly solo in my life, and one of the things that I absolutely love about having just a carry-on is that if I'm ever in a situation that's starting to feel a little sticky, a little dangerous, I can easily grab my bag and go. It's a lot harder to do, I think, if you have a heavy bag with you or even a couple heavy bags with you. But my absolute favorite thing about carry-on only travel is that when my plane lands somewhere, I can be through the airport exit within minutes. I do not need to wait for my bag to be unloaded from an aircraft. I just don't have the patience for that when my adventure is waiting for me. I've been perfecting my carry-on system since I took that challenge 11 years ago, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I pack my bag, and I'm gonna get that thing packed because I'm leaving tomorrow. I've included my free packing list in the description in case you wanna grab that and see exactly what's in my pack. And I'll also link to any Amazon items that I mentioned in the video in case you wanna grab one too. So let's get into this packing. The first thing you'll want to do is decide if you're going to take a backpack or a small rolling luggage with you. The choice is yours. If you're going to Europe or plan to move around a lot, I suggest that you take a backpack with you. I've been to about 20 European countries, and when I took my first trip, I made the classic rookie mistake of packing way too much. I had a rolling luggage with me, a backpack, and a handbag. It makes me shiver still to this day when I think about 5 weeks of dragging all of that luggage around with me, chasing buses, running for trains. There were days where I was just literally crying because it was just so much. There are cobblestones, stairs, hills. You will struggle in some cases with a rolling luggage. A 40-liter backpack usually fits the carry-on dimensions for most airlines, but you'll want to verify this with the airline that you're traveling with. I only use clamshell backpacks, which just means that it has a zipper that opens completely and goes all the way around. As an organized freak, I cannot take out all of my stuff every time I need to get to something that could be in the bottom of my bag. So these clamshell backpacks really remove that stress. Step 2, get packing cubes to pack your clothes. They're gonna keep you organized and they're also gonna compress your clothing. They usually come in sets of 3 or more and in different sizes. I only usually use 2 at a time. If you want to travel with even more, think about getting compression bags. They compress your clothes way more than packing cubes do. I've used these a few times, but I typically don't need them. The packing cubes do enough compressing for me. But if you're traveling for a long time or you're moving between different climates, you may need something like that. Step 3, figure out your capsule wardrobe pieces. A capsule wardrobe is just a small collection of your favorite pieces that you can easily mix and match to make different looks. I usually pack 2 outfits a day, one for the daytime and one for when the sun goes down. Once you've figured out what pieces you're gonna take with you, you wanna roll those into your packing cubes. That saves a lot of space, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's what I'm taking with me on my trip. 4 pairs of shorts, 4 shirts, I have a sleeping outfit, some workout gear there, 3 dresses and a romper here. I have a 2-piece set, it's actually pants, and 4 bikinis, 3 cover-ups. I plan to spend whole days at the beach, so literally I'll just be wearing a bikini for the whole day, and then of course get back to my friend's place where I'm staying and sort of take a shower, get ready for the night, and I'll just throw on something else. So this is all I need for a 7-day trip. And now I'm going to fold these, or I should say roll these, into my packing cubes. Step 4, get a toiletry organizer with a clear removable pouch. Now this can be a huge topic for some, how to reduce your liquids down so that you can pass through security without having your stuff taken. So I made a whole video about that if you want to see exactly how I pack everything into my toiletry bag. But overall, paste, gels, aerosols are all considered liquids. And that includes liquid eyeliner, liquid foundation. You'll need to include that in your liquid limit. You'll need to decide what are your can't live without essential items and pack those into 100 milliliter bottles. All your bottles have to fit into a 1-quart bag. I pack all my toiletries into this clear removable pouch, and I just pull this out at security and I'm on my way. For the products that you're not too fussy about, you're a little bit more flexible with, check out the hotel provided supply. I'm finding that hotels are making more natural and high quality toiletries, so I've been more inclined to use them lately. And for longer trips, consider buying your toiletries once you land. You can also find many toiletries in solid form. So I recently swapped out my body wash for a bar of Dove soap. It's the same thing to me, not a big difference, and it saves on my allowance. Some people use dry shampoo and conditioner. That doesn't work for my hair, but if it works for you, then go ahead and save that space. Step 5, decide what footwear you need. I usually have 4 options with me, including the pair that I wear on the plane. But for this trip, I'm actually gonna have only 3 options plus my water shoes. Typically, my footwear looks like 1 pair of running shoes, or I may swap that out for hiking boots if I plan to do some great adventure outdoors. 2 flip-flops for the beach, 3 sandals for sort of walking around, maybe evening time, and 4, I may do heels. I know I'm gonna be, going out and dressing up a little bit more. For this trip, I'm not gonna need heels, and so I'm gonna leave that last option off. You will just need to adjust according to what you think you'll be doing on the trip and choose your footwear based on that. Step 6, find items that take up minimal space or have multiple uses. For example, I invested in these quick dry towels. They take up minimal space but are super absorbent and dry quickly. So if I'm going on a quick beach adventure or to a waterfall, these are just perfect. I usually have a collapsible water bottle with me. I did lose mine on my last trip, so I need to replace it. But these are so handy for, having water when you're out and about, but then they just basically fold down to nothing when you don't need them. This lightweight packable jacket keeps me warm on planes and works well up until about -10. But once I land in a hot place, for example, like Cancun, I just pack it away. Step 7, invest in an electronics organizer to keep your chargers and other items all together. Since I'm usually filming and carrying a mic, SD card, and other stuff, this size works perfectly for me. But if you don't have that much stuff, you should just grab a small one. As a bonus, don't forget to maximize your personal item allowance. I usually carry a big handbag with me. In this case, I'm even carrying this overnighter. And typically what I have in here is my laptop, a book, the items that I do not want to let out of my sight stay in here, even my jacket or sweater. Really think about this as a part of your sort of carry-on system. Don't forget that this is a great way to carry other small items. As you can see, I pack my daughter's items in the exact same way as I pack my own. So that's all. I am ready for Mexico and I cannot wait. We haven't seen the sun here in Toronto in about 2 weeks, so I am so ready to hit the beach. If you found this video useful, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. What are you waiting for? Let me know in the comments, what do you do the same or differently from me? Do you have any tips or tricks that you want to share? I'm always changing and altering slightly what's in my pack and how I pack. So if you have anything to share, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I can't wait to read that. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.